Are we live yet? What? Oh, are we live yet? Are we live yet? Are we live yet? Oh, we're live. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Pavan Karaoke, our June show. Yeah, that's our poster for today. You can see that our sponsor is the Hive Singapore. Welcome to Online PowerPoint Karaoke. Obviously, because of social distancing and circuit breaker, we can't do our live show as usual. So this is our online show. It's a comedy show with improvised presentations, and we'll get into how these presentations are improvised. For those of you who are watching the rebroadcast, hello, thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching the stream. Please like, share, and subscribe. For those of you who are watching this live, please also share and drag your friends in. Tell them how funny the show is. Tell them to come and join in and participate in the comments. Tell them to support you if you're participating in the show, and complain about my diction and elocution like some people did in the last show. So hello live audience as well. This show is a little bit unprofessional. It's a little bit hinky. It's a little bit awkward. We're not live streamers. We're not pro streamers. Please be kind to us. Please, understand that we're doing this for fun. It's a community show sort of thing. So please, give us a bit of kindness, and we hope you enjoy yourselves and enjoy the show. With that said, welcome to Papa and Karaoke Live, as if our other show is not live like that. And as mentioned several times already, we are a comedy PowerPoint show. We're run on Google Slides at the moment, although if LinkedIn would like to SlideShare would like to sponsor us, Prezi, actually no, probably not Prezi, not since 1998. But yeah, if you're from Microsoft or you're from Google, you'd like to sponsor us, even Apple, especially Apple, if you'd like us to do this on keynotes, we'd really appreciate it. And I know why you're all here, because you've been spending most of your evenings listening to some really important people in suits give really, really important speeches, overcoming the crisis of a generation, living with COVID, a stronger and more cohesive society. And today you're here to listen to the number one most non-essential job in Singapore, speak absolute nonsense for about an hour. But I think funny people, creative people, artists also have a really important job to keep people entertained, to keep people distracted, to prevent everybody from going crazy and tearing down all four walls. So thank you all for taking your time, and we only hope that you can be entertained during this hour. With that said, we are going to do another show online on July the 21st. I know circuit breaker is kind of easing. I know the global lockdowns are kind of easing, but we still think it's probably safer, at least in July, to do our show online. So our next show, we're going to announce it's on the 21st of July. You can volunteer at PPTK./tribute. That's PPTK.TV/tribute. If you want to participate and be a speaker in our future show. You may also notice that the Hive mysteriously has cropped up again. That's because the Hive is going to be our online sponsor plus venue sponsor. So before we talk to the Hive, please say hello in the comments. This show has a lot of audience interaction. In fact, you are a major part of the show. We actually ask the audience to come up with suggestions and topics for the presentations. So if you like to participate in this show, if you like your comments to be read out, if you like to help give our presenters something to worry about and to give them the topics that they will be presenting about, say hello in the comments. So first of all, let's start with a little bit of practice. So tell us, what are you most excited for in phase 2? So if you're in Singapore, you'll know that the government is slowly easing the lockdown/circuit breakers of thing, and we're slowly going to be able to go to our favorite gyms and food places and workplaces, that sort of thing. And people are slowly being allowed out of their homes now. That's very exciting for some people in Singapore because bubble tea is coming back. So tell us, if you're in Singapore, what are you most excited about in phase 2? If you're not in Singapore, what are you most excited to do once your home lockdown is over? And so what's going to happen is we're going to try and read out some of these comments later. But first, I'm going to ask one of our friends from the Hive, Diana, to talk to us. Diana, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, Darren. Thank you.
What are you most excited about in phase 2?
My boyfriend? How about that?
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I hope he's watching. So Diana, I heard you wanted to tell us something about the Hive.
Yes. So, hi everybody. My name is Diana, and I am from the Hive Singapore. So, the Hive is a network of co-working spaces across Asia, and we're mainly the support of entrepreneurs and growth companies in Singapore. If you would like to know more about our co-working spaces and our memberships, please drop us a note at contact@thehive.sg, or you can check out our Facebook page, which is the Hive Singapore. We've also, like Darren said, we've also carried all our events online. It's based on business, wellness, and creative. So if there's anything you're interested in, feel free to check our exciting online events that we have lined up on our Facebook page. That's it.
Yeah, so can you give us an example of some of these creative events? Because I heard that last week there was this very smart person doing an online soap making workshop. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that an example?
Yes, so that was with Soap Cycling Singapore. They teach you how to repurpose soap. So we have like creative classes like that, as well as like Spanish class, introductory Spanish class, or there's online cocktail classes on a Friday night. So there's a lot for everybody's.
And they can all watch this on the Hive Facebook page in the comfort and safety of their own homes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Diana, for sitting in, and thank you for your time, for introducing us.
Have a good show. Bye.
Bye. Yep. So that's it. And so now on to the proper show. So if you've never watched us before, here's what you can expect. Yep. We have 5 exciting speakers. If you can see from their profile pictures and their faces that they are going to be very, very interesting people. They all have a very, very exciting story. One of them, apparently, by the way, I should point out that one of the speakers is the gentleman in the suit, not the rhino. Although I'm sure the rhino also has a very interesting story to tell. Yeah, we have 5 exciting speakers who will all be presenting to you later today. Yep. They will all make up a presentation on the spot. So none of them know what presentation they're going to make. You are going to help make them. You are going to help come up with a presentation for them to present on the spot. Yep, it's the worst. It's the worst combination of being a student and being a business person. You have a big presentation, you didn't prepare, and now you have to make it up all on the spot. Yep. They get 10 slides of 30 seconds each. This is actually a Japanese format called Pachakucha. Yep. So the slides go by really fast. They have about 5 minutes for each presentation, and the slides just automatically go without them controlling it. A little bit like what I'm doing now, but here there's somebody helping me. Yep. And yeah, so what's going to happen, and the most exciting of all, you guys, that's right, you, the audience, are going to be the people who come up with the subjects. So we'll be asking you questions during the show, just like, what are you most excited about in phase 2? We'll be reading out the comments. For example, Ali Pranama is very, very not excited about phase 2 and seems to have a lot of cynicism. We hope you find cool friends who help you, surprise you in a good way. Hannah Angsana is either excited for her couple friends or to meet her couple friends and her total single friends. And I believe Peppermint is super excited for yoga. Yep. There's this thing called goat yoga, which is apparently you do yoga with a baby goat. It seems like your dog could also be a very useful substitute goat in case you want to do dog yoga. But yeah, that's it. That's our show. And so your answers become the show. Yeah, but of course we need you to be a little bit kind. We need to be a bit polite. You can be silly. You can be outrageous, but please don't get us in trouble with Halima or Pofma. Yeah, thanks. We don't want to apologize. Yep. So the best part of the show is you get to panic as our presenters figure out how to make up their show in real time. So if you have particular knowledge about something, if you think that there's something that our presenters might not know, if you want to tease them a little bit, we encourage you to do so. Yep. So if you're all ready for our first speaker, I would encourage you all to type in PPT in the live chat. Normally, live shows we get people to chant PPT, 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 and this is it's like a gladiatorial contest. We encourage, it's like cheering for your football team or your soccer team or your NHL team. Encourages people. Yep. So our first question for this evening, and which is going to be related, please type in our comments. What item of clothing is hard to wear? For those of you who don't know, this is apparently what Miss Universe Singapore wore for her to represent Singapore at the at one of the previous Miss Universes. That looks like it'd be really complicated to wear and hard to get on a bus with, although I guess that's good for social distancing. With that in mind, while you're answering these questions, I'd like to invite our first speaker, Mr. Pavan J Singh, on. Pavan, can you hear me?
I certainly can, Darren. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you doing?
Great. I'm good, buddy. I'm really good.
Sorry, you're so handsome. I saw you already, and I immediately decided, okay, no, must adjust my hair in case.
I wish I could adjust my hair.
I didn't.
Although I bet everyone's.
I'm so sorry.
I bet everyone's a little bit disappointed that the rhino didn't show up. I invited him, but he was stoned. Get it? Only the best quality humor on today's PPT.
Madam Halima Yacob, please don't complain about us. We don't have any drugs. Civics Narcotic Bureau, please don't come after us. It's a weird thing because I went to the supermarket today and I realized I forgot how to wear socks. It because you go out like once a week and then I almost forgot how to wear socks. I don't know how to tie my shoes anymore. So for me, it's like, oh man, like what are these things you wear on your feet?
On my feet, look, I've gone full blown sandals. Being Indian, I've gone full blown chappal. Sometimes I'm at home and I just think to myself, why pants? Why? No point. Forget about it. So I'm not going to stand up because,
I'm not going to stand up either because I feel like we're in a similar situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be comfortable, man.
I got into trouble the last time I did this show because people are like, are you wearing shorts? Are you genuinely just wearing your shorts? Not wearing a full suit in the Singapore climate. Okay. So Mr. Singh, we are going to talk to you a little bit about your presentation for today. By the way, your screen is your background is still the green screen. So if you want to activate your virtual background, this is a good time. On the next slide,
I tried that earlier, but the StreamYard can't handle the processing. I start moving like this.
Yeah, if any of you would like to donate so we can have a little bit better software for green screen technology, we'll paste the donation link. But yeah, this is a simple production, cheaper production.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna skip to our next slide. We're gonna show you what your presentation for today is going to be, with contributions from the audience. So your topic today will be 10 fresh looks, 10 fashionable looks, 10 new outfits and accessories for 2020 Phase 2. Most people have a spring-summer collection or fall-winter collection. In Singapore, we're just opening up, we're just going outdoors again, and I realize I have no idea how to dress anymore. So we're going to ask you to present 10 fresh looks for 2020. And here are some of the audience suggestions for your presentation. Ali Pranama suggests spandex, always a very popular item. Candy Gun suggests a mankini, which I guess is going to be helpful in Singapore weather. Yep. Lisa Tay suggests tights. Faz Johari has a very specific suggestion of his sister's skirt. Mr. Johari, I would speak to her about that. Good luck. Eva Tan is suggesting couple underwear. Have you seen this? They're called fundies. I think I saw an old 90s advertisement about it. The gentleman wears it behind and the lady wears it in front. There may be more combination types of couples and underwear these days, but Kenny Gun, Velcro halter top, Ray Yap, sports bras, Benjamin Yoon skinny jeans. I already wear skinny jeans, so Emily Sim bumpers. Have you heard of the gentleman's romper? It's called the romp him.
I believe I have.
Yeah. All looks good. So these are some of the suggestions from the audience, and we'll trust you to incorporate some of these suggestions into 10 fresh looks for 2020 Phase 2. Are you ready to deliver your presentation, Mr. Singh?
No, but let's go for it.
You could not find a better answer. So with that in mind, audience members, if you're watching at home, thank you for your contributions. Be sure to keep those comments coming in. Now to encourage Pavan, I'm going to have you chant PPT in the comments. Pavan, If you're ready, I'm going to count you down and your presentation will start. Okay, in 30 seconds, your first slide will flash. In 3, 2, 1.
If you don't yet love brown, you will soon come around. That's right. My name is Pavan J Singh. I am the expert on fashion, looks, and everything that cooks. Green is the new backdrop, and blue is the color of my shirt. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about the top 10 fresh looks of phase 2 of the circuit breaker. First and foremost, before you start anything, before you choose the shirt, choose the comb. I mean, I may not look like an authority, but trust me, I am. I lost all that hair years and years and years, but before I did, I got myself a comb that matched my shirt. Once you match your comb and your shirt together, boom, the ideas just flow, and that's what we want. We want fresh ideas. Some of the freshest ideas coming out after the after the circuit breaker is, I'm at home, I'm sweaty, I'm sticky. What do I need? I need sports attire, I need spandex, I need mankini, and I have to cover it all up first under robes. That's right. What you need to do is first you need to get some beautiful, lovely robes, whether they're white robes, beige robes, red robes, or Darth Vader robes. First thing we want to have is robes to cover up the spandex, the mankini, the sports bras, the stuff that you bought underneath, because the fresh look of post phase 2 is all about surprise. Boom, surprise. You can't just walk out showing off all your rompers. You can't just walk out showing off your couple's underwear. No, you keep it all in and you walk around in the robes. That's right. Where would you wear these outfits? Where would you go? Well, obviously to take your dogs swimming. By the way, if you have a dog, always, I cannot emphasize this enough, always fashion your clothes in front of your dog. Check out the dog's reaction. Look at this little puppy here. This puppy is clearly a genius. His outfits. He's looking at his owner's outfits and thinking, maybe not those tights. Can't believe you pulled that out, you idiot. Maybe not those tights, but if you wear the right tights, if you wear the right couples outwear, you will be proposing and your girl will be accepting in no time, right? You'll be able to find that ring, because what does fashion do? Let's be honest. Fashion gives you confidence. Fashion gives you that extra oomph to want to just take life by the heartstrings and do the thing that you've been waiting to do for the longest time. Now, we all know how much this fashion is going to cost. We all know how much it's going to cost to buy mankinis and spandexes and new rompers. It's going to be really expensive. So how do you get it on the cheap? Well, two things you do. Number one, you save enough coins that weigh just about the same as a potato. Then you go look for your sister, and then you ask her for her skirt. Now, what can you do with her skirt? With her skirt, and with that savings, what you can do is you can fashion any one of those outfits. You can fashion a mankini, you can fashion spandex, you can even fashion a robe. I mean, look, let's be honest. If you can't do this, you may as well have an elephant on your lap, right? You may as well have an elephant on your lap. If you can't adhere to these top 10 fresh looks, you may as well be sitting on your desk and weighted down by an elephant, because if you can't take the effort to look good before you go out after spending a month and a half at home, I have no sympathy for you. None. I have more sympathy for that elephant, or my best friend, the stoned rhino, which I did invite and didn't want to show up. You see this group of really good-looking people here, especially the person on the far right in the red shirt. I mean, just look at them. Look at what they're wearing, right? The color combination, the accessories, the orange phone, green durians, the ukulele that's probably out of tune, red shoes, blue shoes. This is what you got to wear when you go out during COVID. Check out the hard hat. Things can fall on your head. An elephant could fall on your head, as we saw earlier, weighted down. You need to go out prepared, but looking good. And also, while we're on the subject, think about it. Just think about it. Why not start with something new? Now, I'm no fashion police, but all I can say is, if I see you out there and you are not fashionable and not taking into account some of this advice, I'm going to walk right up to you. I'm going to snap my fingers in the Z formation, and you're going to get quite a talking from me. Do you understand? Now, there was a time when I wasn't as fashionable as many of my friends out there. As you can see, this is a time that I wasn't fashionable in the 90s, because we all know the 90s was all about gray and black. And you can see my good friend Gafir over there and my good friend Kubir at the back. They were fashionable. I was wearing green and black shorts and red shoes. And I thought to myself, I'm fashion forward. And that's exactly what I was. I was fashion forward. I was ahead of my time. In conclusion, I want to point this last thing out. Remember, people may look at you through toilet paper rolls because they have tunnel vision and they are stupid. But if you wear something and you feel good and you feel sexy and you feel you, then you go for it. Remember, the only person who can decide on your fashion trend is you. All right? Now, I said again, if you don't like brown, trust me, baby, soon you'll come around.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pavan J Singh.
Thank you.
I feel like this isn't the first time you've said your catchphrase tagline. If you don't like brown, you'll soon come around.
Well, no, I've had variations of it, but I think I just perfected it 15 minutes before this show.
I'm really, really glad. Oh, well, we've got some comments from the audience who really enjoyed your presentation, and I believe even if they were not brown, they have definitely come around. Ajay is hungry for some reason. Pavan, I think you had something to say as well, something to share and pitch for your crowd.
One of the photos you saw earlier during the PowerPoint karaoke was a group of the fat kids. I think we're Singapore's longest running skit comedy group, and we've been doing it for 10 years. Fat Kids Are Harder to Kidnap is a comedy show. We used to do it live. Obviously, COVID can't do it live, but we're doing it online on Zoom. And we were having our first show on Saturday that fully sold out. But follow us on Facebook, check us out, because we've just added a bunch of new shows. So sign on, get a ticket. I hope to see you there.
Thank you so much, Pavan. And the URL is there at the top of the screen. And I'm sure you'll be in the Facebook, in the comments as well, to talk to the audience members who wanna hear about it. Thank you so much, Pavan, and we'll see you in the next show. Bye.
Peace out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's what a presentation looks like. And so we're going to move very quickly on to our next speaker. So thank you all for coming up with your comments. Now that you know what the comments are going to be like, now you know how the suggestions are going to be about. Here's the next one. What makes you fall out of love with someone? What makes you break up with somebody? It can be any sort of reason. It can be something deep, sentimental, and heartfelt, or it can be just a very superficial, a very shallow. Sorry. A big fan of A Star Is Born, if you can't tell. So tell us any deep reason, any shallow reason, what makes you fall out of love with somebody, what turns you off, and what chases you away when you're in a relationship. And with that, while you're typing in this question, we're going to welcome our next speaker.
Hey,
Ajay, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Holy shit.
Why the holy shit?
I am so nervous right now.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't killed it though.
Pavan's really good. Pavan's really good. He's really experienced with this sort of thing. But don't worry. I happen to know you do have a little bit of stage performance experience as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's call it that.
Okay, if you don't want to call it that, what do you want to call it?
It's called being hyper awkward and having the audience relate to you to such an extent that they feel awkward and everyone's just polite about it.
Dude, don't give away the secret of the show. Dude, come on. Well, Ajay, no worries about it.
Okay.
We can hear you really well. You're well spoken, relax. And the audience at our shows are always very wholesome and supportive, aside from our third speaker. But don't worry, we've taken care of Jialing. We put her on the show so she cannot be disruptive. So it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Ajay, what makes you fall out of love with somebody?
You see, the thing is, the catch is, it's pretty difficult because to fall out of love with someone, you sort of, it's kind of essential that you have to be in love with someone first. You see, so it kind of it doesn't. I don't need the necessary condition.
Ladies, gentlemen, be single. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, and every person.
I don't really want to assume.
We don't. It's 21st century. Okay,
speaking of assuming, Ajay, we're going to show you what your presentation for today is going to be.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Sweet Cookie Monster, please.
For some reason, Kenny Gunn is asking about... sorry, we're having some technical difficulty shifting to the next slide. Yes. Nope, the next slide should be something like 10 reasons. Yes. So your subject is 10 reasons why I want you to marry me.
Great.
So here are some of the reasons that you might incorporate into your presentation or not. So Kenny Gunn, doesn't like it when people refill toilet paper the wrong way. Yep. David Chu.
I have problems with that.
Does not like unruly armpit hair. I use a Gillette. Fats Johari. Has broken up with somebody to meet their future wife, which is great.
Very nice.
Yep. Yvette Han broke up with somebody when they found out that he's a murderer. Skylar doesn't have enough space.
Murderer.
Buy a bigger house. Peppermint is unhappy when they steal your food.
And that's a reason.
I don't know about whether the dog steals your food also. Hannah has heard some corporate talk during conference call.
Oh shit.
Oh. So I'll revert to you later.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Please and thanks.
Jian Wong says, "Scary mother-in-law." Hey, if she's your mother-in-law, I mean, you're already married already, right?
Yeah.
Kinda. If Candy Gun says the proud owner of bubble tea plushies, I'm going to be really disappointed, Candy, if you sell bubble tea plushies and this is your excuse to promote your business. And Hannah also doesn't like it when the people say they're non-essential.
Okay.
Oh, I think Skylar is just hitting on you straight now. So take this to the comments later, guys.
Okay.
So Ajay, 10 reasons why I want you to marry me. You have a choice between making this like your character is saying, I want you to marry me.
Okay. Should I do like a sexy voice kind of thing?
I mean you do. I mean, I don't know what your sexy voice is like, but you do you. Okay.
I do. Okay. You do you, boo boo. Okay. I got it. I can do that. Okay. Sure. Wait. Now.
This is. Oh yes. This is the.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yes.
Okay. So Ajay, you're going to deliver a presentation and you're going to give us 10 reasons why you want the audience, them, to marry you.
Okay. Them as a collective or them as a singular entity?
I mean, you do whatever you want.
Polyamory. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We do.
If you, hey, whatever helps you with your sexy voice and whatever helps you charm them. Right?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the stream, remember to cheer for Ajay by shouting PPT in the comments. I don't know whether you know it now, but apparently the lady knows it. So good luck with that.
Okay.
So Ajay, we're going to count you out in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so my name is Ajay, and I want to take this moment to really look you in the eye, to feel you for that one moment between screens, just to let you really know that there is a person standing here talking to you right now. Now I'm going to tell you 10 reasons why I want you, that's right, you, to marry me. Now let's find out. The first thing, essentially, is chicken. You cannot start anything without chicken. There is something almost poetic about the chicken. Jennifer Ann Champion, one of the best poets in Singapore, has an entire ode to the chicken, but not just this chicken. I'm talking about the true love, the true genius of chicken, and that is its incarnation as fried chicken. I love fried chicken. And what else do I love? That's right, pizza. Now, as the more perceptive of you would have realized, there's a puppy dog holding that pizza. And yes, that's right, pizza is puppy love. And that's what I bring to the table. And that's not all. If you like pizza, I got the best thing to put on it. And that is, I'm not even kidding, pineapples. Now, why pineapples? I'll tell you why. Because I know it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. The first time I heard it as well, it was an alien concept. Put pineapples on pizza, like really, honestly, why would you do that? Even the amount of alcohol you're drinking, it's not a good enough reason. But what I found out, and this is by putting myself on the line, I've put myself on the line for you to try out pineapple on pizza, to find out if it's worth it. And tell you what, it is. It is like a marriage of flavors, bursting on your lips, bursting in your mouth, all the way down as it goes into your stomach. That is what it is. The saltiness, the saltiness. They say opposites attract, but the saltiness of the meats match perfectly with the sweetness that is the pineapple. And what can we say? But we are animals. There is an animal inside us. And when they feel this union of perfect harmony, that's when you just put your feet down when you're feeling blue and just howl, unleash that wolf spirit inside you and spread your wings, and then you fly off. We're all paper origami creatures. We're folded 10,000 times. We're not perfect. We're creased, but we embrace it. That's what we do. And I know there's a lot of people on your Facebook page, on your walls, on your Insta stories, just staring in, hoping, wishing that they could be a part of what we have. Are they excited? Yes, they are. You see the tails wagging? You see the cute little tails wagging? That's how excited they are to see this work, to see this harmony in action. And that's what I bring to the table. We, you and I, are like opposing limbs, seemingly unrelated, the pineapple and the pizza. And yet we find a way to come together to create this unique, this special, this oneness that cannot be defined any other way than to say that you and I, as a concept, work. We are balanced. And I know there are people who just eat this stuff up. Like, this is cliche. This is cookie cutter, like poetry and stuff like that. You just eat it up. You forget about it the next day. What is rememberable about this? What is memorable about this? We don't know. Do we really care? What? But wait, right now, for just this moment, for this 10 seconds that you and I are here and find ourselves in this space, we share something that lasts more than just a cookie. And that's right. It is that excitement we feel like cows seeing fresh grass. Cows, when they see that fresh grass, not that hay stuff, not that yellow hay stuff. We're talking green, pristine, turf quality grass. And you can see that cow is excited. It is really excited. So in conclusion, that I exist in this space to give you something completely different from what you have experienced so far. And at times it may seem that it's not even related, but give it a shot. Try it, and you're not going to regret it. Also marry me. Yes, thanks.
Smooth. I've never heard somebody say, "Also marry me, thank you." It's such a smooth transition. Are you feeling
Ajay? Me now. I did.
Why?
Just so much bullshit. Yeah. It's just rubbish. I don't know.
Hey! Yeah, this is wonderful. Look at the comments. Skylar says gourmet, smiley faces. Somebody says bring gourmet action. I think during your speech, a lot of people found you stoked the new passion in them. You stoked the new emotion. A lot of people talk about hunger. A lot of people talk about pizza, Domino's. If you're listening to us, sponsor us. Canadian 2 for 1. If you're listening, please sponsor us. Yeah, look at all these people. Look at all these people talking about the absolute utter bullshit that you were talking about. I loved it.
Oh my good lord!
I think you know what. I think we're just gonna end this segment. We're gonna let you go talk hit up to some of these people in Facebook comments.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna crawl back under my cape now, under my rock.
Come on, man! Look at man. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And for those of you, I think he's going to post we posted his Instagram handle somewhere. So if you like that, you like him, you can follow him online. I can see my very messy file cabinet over there. By the way, if you'd like to try yourselves and own self-play yourself, if you would like to see how much nonsense you can come up with, this Thursday at 8 p.m., which is 2 days from now, which is right before the circuit breaker, we're having an open mic. So how this is going to work is you sign up. and we'll let everybody play. It's going to be only a small group, about 8 to 10 people. You all sign up, and you all get a chance to play. And then Yunqing and I, who's the producer of this show, we'll sit you down and we'll walk you through, and then you can have a chance to try and play and present some of these, and then we'll talk you through, some of the techniques, some of the ideas, teach you how to bullshit better. Could be helpful in your corporate presentations and workshops, especially if you need to do a lot of Zoom calls. So if you're interested in being a part of the show or trying out what it feels like to be on the show, maybe in a smaller group before other people see you on a live stream, go to pptk.tv/open mic. That's pptk.tv/open mic. And we'll link this again in the description of this video. Yep. Okay. You all ready? So our next question, our next speaker, what quality do you like most about yourself? Don't worry about the picture. It's actually from Rexona, Philippines. I'll leave you to draw your own conclusions about that. But we'd like you to tell us, what quality do you like most about yourself? What trait, what attribute, what personal thing or physicality, that sort of thing. And while you're answering these questions, we're going to invite our next speaker, Jialing.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, and we cannot hear any planes at all.
Okay,
like
that's great. It was like a lot of introduce myself, not the planes. Yeah, okay. I'm a dancer mostly. I also do poetry. My brain just left me, so that's the introduction.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would text your brain and get him to come back because we're gonna need you. We're gonna need your brain for a bit.
Okay. I've got it back. So yeah, I'm a dancer. I'm a full-time independent artist. I do spoken word and like.
Is that what happened to your poetry?
Exactly. It's like when you lose your brains in the middle of a speech, you just make sounds, and then as long as you're convincing enough, it's part of the act. Okay, that's all you need to do.
This is why my O-level teacher tell me to go and study poetry. It's all nonsense. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, Jialing. So we're gonna ask you, what quality do you like most about yourself?
I like the fact that I'm a potato and that I identify as a potato. Okay, that's not an actual quality, but let me explain myself.
No judgment. Go ahead. We support your potato-ness.
Like, if you realize all my social media and everything is all potato centric, because like potato is the way of life. Like the essence of potato can be made into vodka. That makes you like tipsy, drunk, and it's like you can be drunk and me. Okay, that's really gross. Anyway, yeah. So potatoes are very versatile. So that's what I identify with. You can have them like fried, mashed, boiled, baked.
Put into a stew.
Yeah, so anything you like, man. Potatoes are the way to go. Versatility, adaptability. See, I'm ready for this, man.
Cool. I'm just gonna ask you, why are you so racist? Why you don't want to be sweet potato, huh? Sweet potato help us win the war against.
Because my friend once said, okay, Don Donkey. They've got us queuing for potatoes after all these years. Still, the Japanese got us queuing. So
that one is sweet potato. Okay, that one's sweet potato. Okay,
yeah, exactly. So
please sponsor us.
I don't want to queue for sweet potatoes anymore.
Okay, we're gonna move on from potato chat. We just had pizza chat. Now it's potato chat. I think Grab. We should have like Grab delivery promo vouchers.
Yeah, man, Grab.
Complaining. We're gonna move on very quickly to our topic. So today, Jialing, you are going to present 10 reasons why you still single. You are still single, but we didn't pay for spell check. Okay, so here are some of the comments, some of the ideas from our Facebook commenters about why they are still single. Unruly armpit hair. This seems to be the second time we've mentioned armpit hair today already. Okay, for those annoys people so that they auto social distance, which is, I guess, useful. This is your friend, your troll friend, who has been spamming comments. Please keep spamming.
You're doing well.
Adi doesn't have a brain mouth filter. Yep, no brain mouth keyboard filter also. Skylar says that she's essential. Don't know whether that's
sorry, I'm not essential.
Fats, it's situational and limited optimism. I guess that's useful sometimes. Shirley Wu can crack an egg with one hand. Oh, she's also an artist. Nice. Benjamin Ong is not essential to go to work. Yeah, me neither. Peppermint is unicornness.
Wow.
Which I'm pretty sure is. Yep. For us, as a friend who also likes potato, so I don't know whether. Yeah, whether it's a friend who likes the potato and you are the potato, or never mind. Okay, so 10 reasons why you are still single. Thanks for catching the Lord of the Rings reference. So I'm going to ask you, so how are you going to do this? Are you going to explain why you, Jialing, are still single? Or are you going to explain to the audience why they are still single?
I think it's easier for me to explain why I'm still single because, like, at the state of my brain right now, I cannot actually, I cannot
How much
brain.
potato
So,
have you been drinking already?
well, I'm actually not drinking potato, but okay, so yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the IMDA broadcast rules are about drinking on screen.
I'm not drinking. It's water, man. Like, look, it's empty.
Sure. So, Jialing, you're going to present for us 10 reasons why you are still single. You can establish whether you're explaining to your friends or to your grandmother at Chinese New Year, or to I guess Josephine Teo, why you are still single. Okay, we're gonna if you're watching at home, comment PPT in the comments below, and if you're ready, Jialing, we're gonna count you out in 3, 2, 1.
So, hi everyone. 10 reasons why you still single. So why you still single is because crank that soldier boy. All right, like it's soldier boy and you. All right, okay. My brain is not working, but this is precisely why. Top 10 reasons why I am still single is that I make absolutely no sense. Just like in a field of golden sunflowers, I am that one man standing right there, looking at you, with eyes closed, just in this semi smile. I am that one man, alright? I may not look like it, but when you get to know me, this is who I am inside, deep down in my core. I am that sunflower. I'm a beautiful little flower. And sometimes in my free time, I just like to lie down on the floor in front of the door, spread wide open. And not everyone can be comfortable with that kind of invitation. Some people just want to know that they can own me, and I'm sorry, man, I'm not anyone's to own. So just like this beautiful pussycat, I like to be open to the possibilities. And just like this beautiful pussycat as well. Money speaks for itself, And I tell you, right, in this economy right now, if you don't give me money and toilet paper, that's it, man. It's done deal. Like, how many men can get out there and tell me, I've got the cash, I've got the toilet paper, I need to feel that security, and that's probably why I push people away from me. And in this time, right, where we've all been so lonely at home, sometimes I can't help but just hold on to the semblance of some kind of touch, and I guess just if you can't have real wood, why not touch fake wood, right? And I swear, sometimes I get so lonely. I just get so incredibly lonely. And this GIF right here, this GIF, and everyone's gonna sue me right now because I don't know how to pronounce .gif. But this is precisely why I'm single. I'm doomed to the eternal life of being a mascot, falling down by the roadside. And I have feet this huge. If anything, I've lost track of the number of reasons why I am single, but these feet right here, I have cold feet. I am afraid of commitment. And I think that is something very different. Like most women are jump into relationships and ready to give everything, but I have cold feet. And I've been hurt too much, I've been hurt too much, so I've decided to just wedge myself in a chair and stay there because it's just easier to be in my own box, it's just easier and safer to be in a space where I don't have to prove anything to anyone, and this just got real existential. So this is another reason as to why I'm single, because I want to be alone. own, And hair is such an important part of my being. I am my hair. All my friends know, if you can't identify me by the period of when my hair is, like how long it is, then you are not my friend. Okay? I have shaved my head completely bald. I have shaved my head on stage, and now I'm in this place where my hair is in the middle of nowhere. It's like neither curly or straight. So the next thing to do is to cut it with a razor sharp chopper thing, because that's just the wisest thing to do right now during CD, right? But nothing better to do, right? So just like I preface this, I am an artist, and because I'm so unessential right now, I need to just emphasize that it's time for me to grow a mustache, because I am my hair and the mustache is me, and that image is just who I want to be. I just really want to fulfill that top non-essential criteria, and I don't need to worry because my family, I have a nurse as my sister, so she's already done her part for the country, and I don't need to worry anymore. I can continue being non-essential and continue being in my singlehood. In conclusion, life is hard. All right, and I'm a potato, and I have completely ridiculous hair. I like posing as a model sometimes for masks that I make myself. And actually, it's not for myself. These are for migrant workers. And I have a very big heart, but nobody's going to be able to see that from beneath my mask because you get too distracted by my fabulous hair. And in conclusion, indeed, this is why I am single, because I make no sense and I have weird hair and I look like, I don't know. Yeah. So this is why you shouldn't date me. Thank you.
Sorry.
Dave. You should. Yeah, I would be pretty interested to see you like actually succeed in that.
There was a huge burst of like you had just gone through some horrific trial. Seems like you're one of the stuff. How was that? It was great. I love the cold feet pun.
I honestly thought that this definitely looked easier from being in the comments. Alright, like I literally have cold feet and hands right now.
But look at how well you did with it, how well you came up with it, and look at how supportive our audience members are. They're chiming in, they're making more jokes, 10 toes to count 10 more reasons. Your friends are even making fun of you and making you feel bad because your sister's a nurse and you are unessential.
Exactly. I'm totally not essential.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But no, it's great. Thank you so much. For those of you who didn't know, Jialing completely spammed the last show and like it was so annoying. We're like, you know what? We'd rather have her inside than out. But yeah, so I also know that we saw your masks, your very nice deaf skeleton masks. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you're working on these days?
Yes. So I have this thing called okay. So firstly, talking about my own stuff, right? I have this Ko-Fi that I've set up so that if anyone's interested, you could donate to my cause called Uncovid My Life. It's actually, I originally started this under my Made by Potatoes shop, which is also on Facebook. You can just check Made by Potatoes, so everything's potato related. Yeah, but why I started this was to basically, for every for every purchase you made on my shop last month, you would have helped to donate an extra mask that I would hand sew for the migrant workers. But because I realized that I can't do that like indefinitely, I decided to just put a cap. I'm gonna sew 100 masks, and then I'll figure out like the cost. And then I realized that I'm not earning enough money because I am an artist. So I decided to open source it. And yeah, like, so if you can give me donations, I am still busily, frantically sewing. I'm at about the 50 mark right now. So please support me even by just sharing the cause, because it really gives me hope and encouragement that what I'm doing is not futile. And then the thing that I'm involved in right now, which is I'm also very passionate about, is this thing called the Rolling On Artist Residency. It's actually organized by two different companies called the Kway Tutus and Roni Poli Family. Both of them are children-centric, not-for-profit organizations who they create dance theater for children. And in this time where a lot of us as artists who are non-essential are losing our jobs and have no money, they have very kindly decided to set up a fundraiser and a residency to fund 4 artists to create works for children with their children as well. So go check it out, man.
Yeah, we always joke about art being not very useful. Art is not that helpful as CCA, that sort of thing. I can still remember, like in primary 3 and primary 4, I was involved in a play, some sort of drama production organized by primary school, and then it was like my first time on stage. My face was painted green. I was a frog. Yeah, and look at me now. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, this is the kind of future you have.
Honestly, your future right here, like, dude, it's amazing. Okay, you should keep going at what you're doing. You're like, some people are just made for humor. I obviously am not. Like, I'm more of a serious person because, like, evidently from the things I do. But I try, right? My humor is meant for underground only. But yeah, I truly believe that art can be useful for the community. It's just how you want to do it,
Yep. So definitely support Jialing's art residency sort of thing, and also support her cause. She's helping to handle miles of migrant workers. You can buy from a shop, so she can help support herself. Thank you, Arthur. Art is love of his life. I don't know whether that's because your name is also Art, but thanks anyway. And don't worry, Jialing, you're very, very funny. I can't comment on some of the dirty jokes you make, and I only now understood the cat and rooster joke.
I was struggling with that one. I was really struggling.
We're going to move on quickly. Thank you so much, Jialing. We'll see you next time. Please get your friends to continually spam us. So here's another sponsored post, #sponsored content. If you would like to be like Jialing and try this out for yourself, if you like to be like Ajay, you watch the stream, you're like, that doesn't seem so difficult. I can do that. I can make myself look stupid in front of other people. We invite you. As you can see, it's a very welcoming experience. It's a very warm audience who are sometimes trolling, but they're always, just making fun. They're having fun. They're teasing. They're playing around in comments. If you like to try this, all you need is your laptop and a little bit of lighting, some sort of headset, microphone, and we'll give you the time. We'll talk to you. We'll share some time with you and talk to you how to go through this presentation. We're always looking for new speakers. We're always looking to give a chance to people who have never been on stage before, who don't dare to be on stage, who've never tried being on stream before. As we mentioned, we're a comedy effort. So definitely go to pptk.tv/tribute. That's pptk.tv/tribute to sign up if you want to be a speaker for our next show. And with that, thank you so much all for your kind comments. We're going to ask you one more thing. What item of furniture is annoying? I don't know how many of you are Marie Kondoing your houses now, or trying to rearrange your house into a home office. You're starting to realize that, hey, I don't need some of this stuff. I can throw away some stuff. I can get rid of some old baggage, emotional or physical. So tell us in the comments what item of furniture is annoying to you as we bring on our next speaker, Olivia.
Hello, hi everyone. Thanks for joining.
How are you doing, Olivia?
I'm good. How about you, Darren?
So touched. Nobody ever asks, hey, how are you doing? I'm very curious about the poster in the background. What is Pop A?
Oh, it's a Singapore film by Kirsten Tan that came out like a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about an architect who retired and then he bought like the elephant. He tried to find like a childhood elephant. So he went across like Thailand.
Oh, I've heard it. I've heard of this film before. I think I saw it on like Central or something.
Maybe.
Okay. Very good. So Olivia, is there an item of furniture that you find annoying? That you find like really zoteng? I can see your room is quite nicely arranged.
It's very messy. It's very messy. Yours is very empty.
I should clarify for my viewers, this isn't a sex toy.
What is that? That's a gorilla.
This is a camera mount.
Oh, gorilla.
No, it's a gorilla. It's so that you can grip something and you can attach a camera on there and put the light. Yeah. So this is not a sex toy.
Yeah.
Just clarify. Okay, so you don't really have annoying furniture. You just have a mess.
Yeah. I think like the furniture that annoys me are furniture that is broken. So I have my dad has this recliner chair that used to go back like quite easily, but now because it hasn't been oiled for quite a while, so to push it back is like, oh my god.
I can't wait for IKEA to open again.
Yes.
And then we can just throw away some of the old stuff, get some new stuff in, or like even empty the stuff.
Agree with you.
Okay, so we have some comments from you, but let's first of all show you what your presentation today is going to be about.
Oh, I had that experience. Shitty Wi-Fi modem.
Yeah, I think a Wi-Fi modem is actually it's a brick if your Wi-Fi is terrible. Yep. Okay, so Olivia, today your topic is 10 things to buy for maximum productivity when you work from home. Okay, so what are some of the gadgets, gizmos, or pieces of furniture? Raven says a tiny piano. Don't know why. The profile picture looks like a camera. Yep, cold ass chair. I mean, in this kind of weather,
metal chair. I don't know.
I don't think it's literally cold ass chair, but cool. David Chu has a very big ego.
Okay.
You can see. Peppermint has a empty tissue box. Throw it away. Lisa, oh, nice hair. Footstool.
I like to sit on my footstool. Not for, I guess for the wrong purpose.
Do you sit on your footstool to play your tiny piano?
No, to eat, like, I don't know. Sometimes I eat, like, I sit on my footstool and eat in front of the TV.
Is your TV very low to the ground? Is it a very small TV?
No, then I will like look up. Grounded. Like, you know, on sofa, then like sit on the
okay,
floor.
moving on. Melody. Is this the Melody that I know? Hi, Melody. Cabinet Melody says cabinet doesn't close properly anymore.
Oh, yes.
Benjamin says IKEA without instructions. Yeah, like that's a lot of furniture.
Yep.
I think IKEA without instructions is just wood. Lisa says door. Ray says annoying fridge.
Why
Firdaus
fridge?
says gym equipment. Firdaus, if you have gym equipment, it should be it's not annoying. You use the gym equipment. Ellie says sliding cabinet doors that don't align properly. Yeah, everything's breaking. Deborah, motivational quote posters. Oh, hi Melody, long time no see. Nice hair. And Benjamin says my significant other. Fun fact, turns out that divorce rates are going up during circuit breaker. Angsana, I don't think you can give your teenage kids for adoption yet. But anyway. So Olivia, so these are some of the suggestions from our audience. You can use them in your presentation. And so we're going to hear from you 10 things to buy for maximum productivity when you work from home. So I figure you're going to be like some sort of guide or guru or teacher or YouTuber telling us 10 things to buy for maximum productivity. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
In that case, then if you're watching on stream, please post in the comments PPT. And Olivia, I'm going to leave it to you as we fade out. So
Hi everyone. So my name is Olivia. I have worked in IKEA for the past 10 years, and with this, even though circuit breaker has ended, but I think it's still good to know what kind of gadgets or things to buy that we can maximize our productivity when working from home, whether you're looking for comfort or whether you're looking for like a quiet space, or maybe you just feel funky and you want something to spruce up your like home, you know. So stairs. I mean, you would want to get a furniture that is easy to carry up. Definitely not something that's too heavy up the stairs. Just imagine if you bought a piano. I don't know how a piano can maximize your productivity. Maybe it can help you pass time, or maybe it can help you tune out your boss's annoying voice. I don't know. But just imagine the nightmare of carrying up the piano up the stairs. So that's why maybe it's a good idea to get like a very tiny piano, and you wouldn't have problem lifting up the stairs. Another gadget that you should definitely think of, you know, when you are working from home, definitely don't forget to eat, and don't forget to brush your teeth as well. I mean, your boss may terrorize you to finish your work like on time. He or she may chase you to death, but please don't forget to brush your teeth, okay? Because your teeth is very important to eat until like your old age. And who wants to do like a con call, and suddenly you see your colleagues on the phone, right? It gets very annoying. So maybe you I don't know, maybe a disco light, that's an essential gadget that you can buy from home so that you can like catch like your colleagues' attention in the background and make sure that they don't look at their phone when you are presenting a very important presentation. The next gadget that I want to tell you is a weight-defying like fork, which can even lift up a broccoli, because you know when you are short of time, you have like back-to-back meeting and you want to gobble up like food really fast. You want something that can carry that weight so that you can like stuff it to your mouth like very quickly. Make sure that you eat and then you are ready for your next meeting, like, you know, con call, and make sure you chew your food, okay? The next item, maybe you need like, I don't know, some balls that bounce in your life, you know, just like, I don't know, tiny balls or like big balls, you know, all sorts of balls. And you can even use these balls to, you know, like squeeze it up to release like the tension, or you can buy more balls to like, you know, curl yourself up, especially like me who has been isolated for the past few months. I haven't had a human like connection, so balls maybe can substitute like that human connection. The next thing that you should also consider is like a basket that has like a cat that is overseeing you, because maybe with the lack of human touch, you just need somebody to cuddle you, to, you know, to sing a lullaby to you, to put you to sleep. Definitely sleep is very important. You know, like I've been getting very vivid dreams like lately and having like trouble sleeping, but definitely this will help you to sleep better and increase your productivity at work from home. The next thing is definitely, you know, you need to always have the energy, but also time to refuel so that you can keep going at your work, right? So you need like snacks, maybe like, I don't know, like liquid. I mean, not definitely not fuel or like oil or benzene or what, something like that it's safe, like maybe like you know, like a container to maybe have like an apple juice or something like fizzy drink, so that you are always hydrated throughout the day, like a jug that will last for a long time, because we're gonna work from home for a long time. And the next thing that I will recommend you to get is like a hair that is that will, you know, when you have like the most difficult day and you have this very long hair, this like wig, it will help to blow off like the worries and the stress away. Even you see this cow, right? I think this cow like looks much more relaxed with the hair on top of the cow, and I think we can aspire to be like this carefree cow in our life, working from home. And that's something that I definitely recommend to you. And the next thing I recommend is also this drink that's called Agel. So what does this drink Agel taste like? Well, it has a bit of bubbles, it's a bit sweet, but also you need that like spike of energy, right? You know, when after lunch, then you have this like crash, and then you're like, oh my gosh, how can I finish the rest of my day of the work? So you drink Agel. I mean the drink, not drink a person called Agel. You drink the drink called Agel, okay? Don't get me wrong. So in conclusion, all these things that I've introduced to you will definitely help you maximize productivity, work from home. You know, if you buy all of these things from IKEA, there's a guarantee, you know, for like a one year of warranty, and it will last longer than these Hotman's apps. You know, these Hotman's apps may not be around for I don't know, a few years, but the things that you buy from IKEA will last you for a long time. So come to IKEA and get these things and transform your working from home life with us. And that's me. Thank you.
I mean, we're just gonna clip that 5 minutes and send it off to IKEA for our sponsorship deals for the next year. For those of you who don't know, one of the small things we try and do to kind of make our speakers laugh, because this is a show to entertain you guys as much as it's for our speakers. We crawl through their Facebook, we go through their Instagram, we try and find small pictures that they've taken.
I was so surprised you took my photo. You took a photo I took.
Just want to clarify, the photo, the object is called a ball pit. Okay, it's
a ball pit, yes.
Don't talk about bouncy balls or like different kinds of size. It's just called a ball pit. Okay, it's a children's toy. And if you go to the Alexandria IKEA, that actually is a ball pit. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, we're gonna move on. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you, Darren.
If everybody enjoys themselves half as much as you do, we've done a really, really good show. So yeah, so that was Olivia. If you love her, write in comments. She's going to be joining the Facebook chat soon. And so we're going to move on to our last speaker of this evening. Oh, it's always a little bit sad when the entertainment ends, but don't worry, we'll still be here next month, and we still have one great, fantastic speaker up for you. So please tell us in the comments what business idea won't work. Okay, we want to hear from you. What are some of your business ideas that you know will not work? No, for us, we're not still talking about balls. Jialing, thank you. No more ball pit stuff. Thank you. So tell us in the comments below what business idea of yours won't work or what business model won't work as we invite on our next speaker, Aiman.
Hello, hi.
Hey, nice background.
Yeah, gotta wrap the show.
Yeah. So Aiman, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit to
Hi, I'm Azri. I'm based in Malaysia. Poet, comedian, improv, etc. Bunch of stuff, on and off, not like every week. That's basically it. And I did a PowerPoint karaoke in the Hive actually. And thank you, Diana. She gave a great suggestion for me. I did a salsa dancer TED talk of some kind, I believe.
We remember Aiman fondly because the night before he was like, "Hey, got space not?" And then we're like, "Yeah, sure." And then he showed up.
Get over it, man. I don't know Singapore shows. Get over it. I was like,
no. You were so game for it. You were so. We're not saying that you're last minute. I think we're saying that you're super game for it. We're like, "Hey, can we do this show?" Yeah. Like, I'm up for it. I'll give it a go. And the entire spirit of the show is you're not prepared. You're like, "Yeah, okay, it's good. Let's give it a go."
I went early because I didn't know where anything was. I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, people still remember it very fondly. So I don't know do you know, is there a Hotel 81 chain in Malaysia, in your country?
There are probably hotels with 81 branches, but I don't know if there's a Hotel 81 chain. It sounds very cheap. Unless they're a sponsor, then they sound amazingly expensive. I'm covering my bases.
I don't think Hotel 81 will sponsor. Oh, I don't know. Maybe after the balls and the wood stuff. But yeah, there are cheap local hotel in certain areas of Singapore. So I'm going to show you what your topic is going to be about for today.
Yes.
It's going to be 10-step guide to making your first $1 million. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I need to figure out the mirror. Yeah. So you're going to present to us. The presentation you're going to do is your 10-step guide to making your first $1 million. So you're going to teach all our viewers how to make their first $1 million, and you're going to use some of the business ideas that they suggest in the comments below. So we're going to read out some of these comments. So Balashri, hey, I see you again. Earbud recycling. A lot of people drop earbuds.
I have earbuds here, but you don't recycle these. It's too expensive. But Jabra, if you want to sponsor PowerPoint Karaoke, do it.
I'm also using Jabra. Eva suggests selling one apple for $2 and 3 apples for $10. That does seem like a business idea that will work. Oh, it's Mike. Hi, Mike. Mike suggests free hugs
Mike.
as a business.
Yeah, free hugs.
Rizzo suggests pre-loved department store. I'm not sure I can read that out on stream, but thanks, Candy.
So sorry. I wasn't. Okay. Are we family friendly? Okay. Pre-loved.
No. You can say whatever you want. I have to ask for sponsorship.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a market for it, honestly.
That helps the TFR money laundering machine. I don't know whether you know HSBC. Okay, I don't know why.
I'm not gonna comment that.
After 9 p.m, it's super dirty. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like we're going too fast. Okay. Different kind of epidemic. Yeah. I keep posted on balls. There's a ball dispensary. I will say that balls are better than humans. I'm going to get that on record. On the average ball and average human, I take the ball. Yeah.
I think Olivia was so kind and sweet, and she was talking about her ball pit, which there's a photo of her and in the ball pit, and I think everybody just seized on her. Poor thing.
Well, I mean, it's a great photo and scene.
Okay, the WHO has actually released a guideline. So they suggest that if you're having sex, you should wear masks. Not really useful.
I don't think that's the problem at that point.
Yeah, it seems like the weird kind of advice to give right now. To wear masks for having sex,
but you do you. If you like wearing masks, do it. Make sure it's consensual and etc.
We should specify those are N95 masks, not the other kind of eyes white shut kind of masks.
13 seconds slower. That's just a Malaysian clock, man. Sorry, minutes.
Okay. So Aiman, we're gonna move on before you get into trouble. 10-step guide to making your first million. You're gonna teach everybody how to make that first $1 million. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. So I'll just you'll know when to start the slides.
Yeah. So if you are watching from home, give Aiman all your support, all your encouragement. Shout shout PPT in the comments, and Aiman, we're gonna count you out in PPT.
All right. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the masterclass, how to make your first million. For those of you who don't know, the easiest way to have $1 million is to start with $2 million and then visit Vegas. But for the rest of you who do not have that luxury, I've got many examples to show you. I originally started this venture giving out free hugs, but I didn't make a profit with free hugs. All I got was some hospital visits, and they cost money. Anyway, we're going to do 10 steps. They're all labeled 1 to 10. We will know everything that is needed to be done within this. So let's start the first slide, please. Let's make it moving. First, what you're going to need to get are twins. And before, I need to get my branding. Hold on. That's right. That's raining money here. Now, all you need to do is to start dancing with an Egyptian mummy, not a Singaporean mummy who tends to berate you about your test grades, an Egyptian mummy, because they teach you sweet dance moves. With sweet dance moves, you get to attract a crowd that will think those moves are great. Here, let me show you. There, don't you feel like giving me $10 already, 10 Singapore dollars, but don't give it to me. Give it to Pavan Karaoke, give it to any charities, donate what money you have. And I will keep doing this over and over until it works. Next thing you can do is to have a cute cat. But it's not just any cute cat. First, it has to be the cutest cat in the world, the cutest cat ever in the whole wide world universe. Secondly, you have to own the cat. And thirdly, the cat has to be looking pensively off to the side. Because then when you paint a picture of the cat, people will go look at it and they'll say, wow, this is the new Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. That's good. The third step, after you've done those two steps, you need to move on and you start hitting the holiday market. And what's the best holiday? Taco Tuesday, because it happens every Tuesday. There's tacos every Tuesday, no matter where you go. You go to the Chinese hawker store, Taco Tuesday. You go to McDonald's, Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday is the best way to monetize your business, because when it's so widespread, you get to start making maybe $10 with each taco you make. It's amazing. I love Taco Tuesday. The best taco you can give, of course, is one built by humans and what looks to be this is the best kind of human to put in a taco. The reason this is the best kind of human is because there's no cash, no drugs in this human who is inside a clinic. When you have no cash in your taco, that means you're not giving your cash away. You keep the money, you keep the profits in your taco. And therefore, you don't need to go to the clinic. When you don't need to go to the clinic, you save some more money. Just stay healthy, man. And don't take drugs. I'm straight edge. That's what I do. Yo, what's up? Drugs just ruin your day. After you've done all that, you need to indulge in all of your childhood fantasies. This is a photo of someone indulging in their childhood fantasies during COVID-19. This is the ultimate form of social distancing. When you can attempt to rent out a whole restaurant like this and to wear your standard social distancing gear, that's when you know you've made it. And how much does it cost to rent a restaurant, you ask? It might be worth 4 human tacos. Who knows? Who knows indeed? I will note that that guy does not have a cape, therefore that guy is not that rich. Unlike me, yo, what's up? Oof. Right. Next, you need to stuff it all your money into the best investment you can make. And the best investment you can make is Disney. Disney is the best investment you can make. Why? Because they own everything. They own EA. They own Fox. They own Marvel. They don't own DC because DC loses money. Invest in Disney, guys. When you invest in Disney, you start making the returns so fast, you won't even know what to do with it. They can just delay films and no one would care. They have a mascot they've not used in 50 years and they're still making money. They've got theme parks that they are so profitable that they don't even need to open. They're still raking in all the cash. Disney for life. Please sponsor us. After you invest in Disney, you might realize you're starting to drown in money. And the thing about drowning in money is it's very difficult to get out of it. Because when coins start falling from the sky constantly and you start Scrooge ducking all the way up, you need to learn how to get out of the money. You need to start doing anti-drowning money classes. And who can pay for these classes? Rich people, obviously rich people, celebrities, football stars, basketball stars, maybe even LeBron. And then you need to start thinking, how do I sell products that people already own? You don't. You sell them new ways to use old products, right? Everyone's got a plunger at home. Everyone's got a plunger at home. You can't sell a plunger. You can get that at 7-Eleven, but you can sell them the best way to get money out of your mouth. Now, this is, of course, a self-made tutorial. They're trying to teach you how to do it on yourself. Yeah, but obviously, in the real-life context, you'd be doing it to other people. Depending on your point of view, maybe the ministers of whichever countries. And now, of course, this is the opposite. This is now, how do you sell an item they don't need, but you make them think they need it? You make armor, which is for safety. And you say, hey, people who go to the gym and get buffed, do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift with armor? Well, anyone who's read Dragon Ball will know that the more weight you put on, the more effective your training will be. Kamehameha. So the more effective your training will be, but you also need to be safe. And what could be safer than full body medieval armor? Nothing is safer than that. This is the ultimate expression of gyms, and you can sell this knowledge, and then you will start raking in the big bucks so easily. Look, there's even a lady at the back just checking out the awesome business idea. She's like, wow, I'm so impressed. And now, before I teach you the final secret step, I just want you to know, if you haven't made your first million yet, don't worry. If any of these steps are too difficult, don't worry. This last step will do it for you. And here it is. The best way to make your first million is to sell porridge. Have you guys had porridge, guys? I don't mean fake or very real McDonald's porridge. I mean porridge from the villages, right? For those of you who don't know, in a city island, a village is like a city but less impressive. And this is from the village of from Kelantan. For those of you who don't know what Kelantan is like the part of Malaysia that most people do not want to visit. I don't know why. The food there, excellent. This shop, we spend about 100 ringgit per person. It's about 30 Sing. Yeah, but if enough people come, you just start raking in the money. And of course, I went there, I was doing my social distancing. Look, the next person is way at the back there. And you can still see how much money I spent. You can still rake in all the big bucks. Open porridge, guys. Make porridge. Don't forget human taco Tuesdays. And just sell that idea and just start selling things everywhere. Armor in the gym. All the way. And you will make your first million. And after you make your first million, I suggest you invest in my business. And you will see how fast you can lose your first million. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Aiman. Thank you for explaining to all the Singaporean city dwellers what a village is. and the mystical faraway land of Kelantan. This is a fantastic remark about it. Hey, we have village. We have Golden Village.
I'm not sure which one is that one. I wasn't looking at the comments.
No. You can't anyway. But anyway, yeah. Some of the comments. A lot of people really approve of your porridge photo. I gotta admit, having been to Malaysia a few times, the food in Malaysia is just better. It doesn't even have to be in Kelantan.
The average food is better, but I have to say, Singapore high-end food, like your fine dining blows our fine dining, or your nicer cafes blows our. The street level food though, I will defend.
Yeah, street food is much better. I mean, I eat more street food than I fine dining. But yes, a lot of our Singaporean viewers like talking about the mystical land of Kelantan. But Aiman, I know that you're not actually here to fleece us of our money and scam us of our money with digital courses. You actually do, but you do have something you'd like to promote. Will you tell us about Space?
So Spacewalk with me is a storytelling open mic. So basically just a storytelling show where basically, I give you about 7 minutes, give or take, and you can tell any story where most people would share like a true or intimate story. Some people do comedy stories, but you can also do fictional stories. We've had that also. It's basically, if you like storytelling, just look out for when the next show is. We've got all kinds. If you are wondering when the next show is, I have not decided, but I am planning to do it. I've been doing lots of admin work behind the scenes, like uploading YouTube videos, and I did like 15 of them. Now I have to write descriptions for 15 YouTube videos, and I'm just like, I'll do that tomorrow. But I'm thinking maybe in the next 2 weeks. So look out for that, but please like the page, fb.com/spacewalk.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if people want to see what a Spacewalk with me like show is going to be like, or they want to follow the show so that they can participate or watch when they're coming in. Yeah, so definitely check out the Facebook page and stay subscribed or like or follow. I don't know social media anymore. So that when he uploads a video and he the next one launches, definitely. In fact, you should go there now and click. So that's fb.com/spacewalk.
Before you forget. Yeah. Like everyone else's stuff, also potatoes and all that. I love potatoes. I'm on it. I just like your page on Instagram, Darren, because I didn't know that was your handle. But I got you, man.
Thanks. Yeah. So like everybody, donate masks for migrant workers. Help Olivia buy more balls for her pit. Things like that. Thank you so much, Aiman. See you next time.
All right.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's our show. Thank you so much for coming to watch. I think we have one more slide where we want to promote something. But if you like what you saw, thank you so much. I think we do have a donation link if you want to help contribute and pay for the software and help buy and upgrade some equipment. You can also like our page, you can participate when the next stream is going to happen. Next stream is going to happen in July. If you want to try doing this, you can also go on Thursday. We're having a little open mic. So yeah, that's a PayLah thing there in the corner. Sorry, in this corner. But first, let's say goodbye to all of our speakers. So let's do this Brady Bunch farewell shot of all of our speakers. Pavan, why have you taken your shirt off? Okay.
That's what the green screen is for.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so thanks everybody. See you all. That's it. That's the end of our show. Now that the show is over, I can go and join in the Facebook comments and argue and talk to you all. But before we go, just like to say, just like to put up on screen my producer and partner, Yanjing. How am I Yanjing? The invisible hand behind all of our show. You're on mute. We can't hear you.
I was trying to direct everything, and everything just went to shit. But hello, everyone. Wait, yes, okay, yes. Hello, guys, yes. So I had a few people come in from my other channel. So thank you guys so much for coming. We are running our open mic on Thursday. Please join us, PPTK.tv/open mic. And also,
but Yunjing, what is an open mic? What does that mean? I just started watching this show and I don't know what an open mic means. So will you tell us?
Yeah, so open mic is kind of like in comedy circles where people just go on stage and do their stuff. And so this is a time for you to just come. So we'll be doing this in a Zoom room, which means come and try, yes. Which means that it'll be like a more private space versus like a Facebook page where we had 500 people watching eventually. But yes, so do sign up there. Speaker slots are kind of limited, but if you want to come and watch, Yeah, running out. And if you want to come and watch, it's also okay. And of course, follow us at PPTK.tv. And I realize, Darren, you have not followed this, or else the follow icon will not be there. So
it's a 95 followers. Yeah, I need to go follow now. Don't make it 96 followers.
Yeah, so we restarted the Instagram page quite recently, which is why there's still yay. So I think Balashri, yay, signing up, yes. Right, and then why did Pavan keep his shirt?
Okay, nobody wants to talk about Pavan's shirt anymore.
But
if you like our show, please follow us on our Instagram handles. We also have a variety of handles as well. We also do some other shows, and the best way to do it is to follow our handles, and that'd be great. Yijing, is there anything you would like to plug?
No, I guess that's it. Yeah, at least for this month. Yeah, so do come for the open mic. We'd love to see you there. It'll be really fun. It'll be on Zoom, so remember, do have Zoom installed in wherever you are, and do it on the laptop perhaps, because you'll be looking at the screen. So it might be better to just have a bigger monitor. Wow, my cup just almost fell. All right,
yep.
Yay!
So as we mentioned at the start, this is all very improvised. This is all very lo-fi, kind of made up on the spot, and it's okay. It's okay. If you're not your tie isn't straight or your collar isn't buttoned. It's okay. We're a relaxed community. We're all here to have a little bit of fun and enjoy ourselves during this circuit breaker period. With that, thank you all for coming to join us. We will see you in July. Bye.